anything in terms of the depth chart today?
Not supposedly. Like, we did a Rochambeau to begin. That's how it's been for the last couple of scrimmages. We're still competing, so just waiting on the coach to decide.
The plan still, do you guys get the indication that you're going to find out who the starter is a couple weeks ahead of the opener?
I'm not positive. I'm hoping, but
Mhm.
you know, whatever the coaches think is going to be the best way to go about it. I agree with them.
Did you have a sense coming out of spring practice about an order?
I mean, spring's really early. We're all playing well, so I didn't really think there was going to be a decision made for spring. I think we all have to have a good fall camp.
Beyond like the obvious stuff, what do they communicate to you and say whoever's gonna start the opener at Oklahoma, we're looking for this and
We're looking
this.
for consistency.
Yeah.
You know, being safe with the ball, not making dumb plays. We all have to, you know, kind of cancel out that one play that we're like, why'd you throw it there? Other than that, just consistency.
What's your gotcha.
I was saying, how much has the offense sort of tweaked since from last season?
Just expect a lot more RPOs because all of our QBs can run the ball. So I think that will open up the run game for the running backs a lot, having to manage, you know, us running the ball with the running backs.
Did Danny kind of communicate that to you earlier? For as much as EJ did last year, putting up these great numbers and stuff, you guys do bring different skill sets. Did he sit down with you guys early and say like, hey, don't think that this is just the limit of the playbook here, I can expand it?
Yeah, well, usually on like our run plays, it would really be a read necessarily. So now we're reading almost all of those, you know, run plays. So yeah.
Is there any
many more options?
Is there any pressure being in like quarterback battle coming into camp and not knowing like what the role is so far? You're just doing what you can do now to prove to the coaches.
Yeah, we're just, you know, doing whatever we can, taking it one play at a time. Other than that, you know, we're all competing on a high level, I believe.
If you were to do anything to sort of, right, all of these teammates last year, right, they looked at you probably as a number 3 guy.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have to do something for them to say, you know, to recognize?
I mean, you just got to play well, you know. If you play well, everyone will agree that you're that guy, and they want you to lead them.
Anything off the field, though?
Off the field, yeah. I mean, I'm always talking to almost all the guys, you know. We're all really close. I think our locker room this year is a lot closer than we were last year, so I think we have a good thing going.
Why do you think that is? Why is it closer this year?
I think Coach Drayton's been doing a great job, you know, just bringing us together, and we're like the offense hanging out with the defense, stuff like that. That wasn't happening a lot last year.
Are there areas where you feel more confident as a thrower or a passer, just overall, really, even just from the end of spring until the first?
I mean, getting a lot more reps than I was last year. I mean, experience is so important when you're playing quarterback, and I feel like I'm feeling really confident.
If you're, you know, if someone, I don't know, like an NFL quarterback coach sat you down and said, just what are you good at?
Fast decision making, and I got legs. If there's nothing down the field, I can get 5 easily.
Talk a little bit about Grayson. I know that Chris likes to work a lot of guys on the line, but It's been a while since it's been like this early in camp where they've said, you know, he said it's his job to lose. Obviously, that's the exchange is critical.
Yeah.
What have you seen from Grayson?
Grayson's a dog. I mean, he's doing really well on the line. Good snaps. That's all you can really ask for as a quarterback. You know, get some protection and snaps that you can catch.
Did it take some time for you to become like a decent bad weather quarterback?
What was that? Bad weather?
Yeah, you know, I'm just wondering how many bad weather games.
Coach Drayton always talks about like controlling the uncontrollables. You know, you gotta feel the wind. Maybe just if there's a shot, just take it. But probably shorter passes are better during a windy day like this.
I wonder in high school, junior college.
I mean, it's all like
area,
it's
how
all
many games
luck,
you played?
basically.
Well, how many games did you play in terrible weather over the course of maybe 3-4 years starting as a quarterback?
I mean, it's Los Angeles, sunny every day there, so maybe like 5 to 10 in high school, career-wise.
You mentioned just some of the shorter passes. You guys have what looks like a lot of talent and depth in the tight end
for sure.
room there. Could you kind of like break down? You were putting the hat of a coach, like just give a scouting report of what those guys offer.
Yeah, I mean, all of them are good at different things, and they all can do almost everything, which is nice. So, I mean, we got good blockers, we got good route runners, we got good people who could, you know, post up a linebacker and make a tough catch. So they're all doing really well.
What about Landon specifically?
Landon Morris?
Yeah.
I mean, I know he's been waiting for his time to shine, and I think he's on the right track, and I see good things coming towards him.
Starting to think about that Oklahoma venue.
Yeah, obviously, you know, we're 25 days out, get some film watching, you know. I'm excited. I've been waiting for this my whole life.
Yeah, I'm just like thinking about playing in what that.
Yeah, it's gonna be
I imagine
surreal.
again, you haven't quite faced
Yeah.
that atmosphere.
Yeah, just gotta be loud, you know. It's gonna be a loud game, so making sure I'm talking clearly to the line, the receivers, making sure they all know what they're doing.
Okay.
You good?